This is how I lived in Miami for 1 year and 2 months for free. There's downtown, Key Biscayne. I'm not gonna say where I am because there's people living here and they're not bad people. They're just living their lives. They're minding their own business. There's some bad apples, but that's everywhere. But anyone familiar with the area will know where this is. But I guess I didn't live for free exactly. I paid $300 for a sailboat, which I sold for the exact same amount. And I go back and forth via this kayak. It's not too pretty, but it works. It floats. It's my scupper. And I don't have a car. There's a beautiful park there with an outdoor shower. Stay clean, stay fresh. And you see everything from manatees to dolphins. And it allowed me to save up. And I got my apartment. And it's kind of bittersweet, but it is possible. Do I recommend it for anyone? No, not really. It's definitely, being on a sailboat is definitely it's an interesting prospect. There's no bathroom per se, not running water. Everything you get there you either have to make or haul. And then I like to consider myself responsible. I bring my waste in and dispose of it properly, and other people do not. They just use the bay, which is understandable. People are trying to get by. And is it safe? Well, sort of. I've had no issues. I don't store anything on deck that I don't mind losing. And I am a male, so that makes a huge difference. I would not recommend this if you were a single female or two females even. I just don't think, people get drunk on a Friday, Saturday night. They have a little too much fun. And they go boat to boat, and it's like a big party, and that's cool. But I don't know. If I was a single female, I would feel hesitant. It definitely takes a hardy soul. You got to deal with all types of weather. If it's windy and rainy, you got to deal with it. I've had probably about 4.5 foot high waves in this bay, and it's pretty protected by the little island here, but it gets pretty rough. It makes for rough sleeping some nights, but other nights it's just gorgeous with the stars and the dolphins. They come up and check, and they chatter all night long, especially the juvenile males. They just chatter. They'll come up. A lot of people feed them and they expect handouts. I don't do any of that, but it's kind of cool. I'll throw out a buoy and they'll chase after it and bring it back, and it's kind of fun to interact with them that way. And at Christmas time, people decorated with little lights and stuff. It was really cool, and I met a lot of good people. And it's kind of sad. It's like I said, bittersweet to be going. If you're a hardy soul and you want to enjoy this beautiful weather, I'd say it was like this about 80% of the time. Just gorgeous, kind of flat, just a gentle breeze, and just kind of want to shaft it to the man and not pay all that ungodly rent like I'm about to. This is a good life. And if you mind your own business, you can stay safe. Not having a vehicle is kind of tough, but there are free local transports. There's a couple of grocery stores. Yes, I understand it's a little more pricey than if you were to go to one of the box stores in town or whatnot, but it works. And it's been 14 months, and I'm probably in the best shape of my life just from kayaking back and forth, and just enjoying this weather. And at least I'll be able to look upon it and see it every now and then. But living for free in a big city is possible. I would even call it a life. You can still have your relationships. People have to understand where you're coming from. You can do great things, but it's definitely a unique aspect. And as I sit here just kind of drifting away, this will be my last day out here on the water as the boat owner. It's a little overwhelming, but we all move on, we all grow, we all do our different things. But it is possible. If you want to move to Miami and just see it from a alternative aspect, save a couple of bucks. There's definitely a lot of people rent on these. They'll pay $100, $200 a month to rent. I wouldn't call it a room, but definitely a space on board. Some people will rent out these entire boats for like $300, $400 a month. You can buy these used ones. They're definitely not seaworthy. They'll float for the most part as long as you keep the bilge pump working. But for practicality, using solar and just, you know, simple water, solar distillers, you could buy day to day. A lot of solar people watch their TVs on deck, and it's kind of cool to see everyone at night just grilling up whatever they caught during the day or whatnot. It's an awesome life, but it's not for everyone. So my recommendation is, if you're a single male or two males, you got a couple of buddies and you want to get a foothold in the city and learn it and save some money while you do it, sure, go for it. If you're a single female, I gotta say, I'd recommend find an apartment. I know it sucks not being able to save that money, but safety overall. But anyway, another beautiful day on the water, and I highly, highly recommend it, would be my official stance. But good luck either way. I know it's tough out there, and I wish you all the best. Have a great day.